neglect, and we need volunteers just like you to advocate for these children. To learn more about becoming an advocate, please visit CasaSpeaksForKids.com. That's CasaSpeaksForKids.com.
Lone Star Community Radio is Montgomery County's radio station with talk, music, weather, and traffic for Montgomery County. Have a question, comment about one of our shows? Want to know how to reach a host? Just contact the station on irlonestar.com or call in and leave a message at 936-647-3776. Get involved with your community with Lone Star Community Radio.
Thank you for listening to Lone Star Community Radio. This program was broadcasted and recorded live from the LSCR studios in downtown Conroe, Texas. Lone Star Community Radio is supported by listeners like you. Donate and sponsor today. For more information on getting involved with Lone Star Community Radio, contact us at lscrstudios@gmail.com or visit us online at www.irlonestar.com.
Good afternoon, everybody, and thank you so much for watching, if you're watching and listening to the Cindy Cochran Show, because we are live streamed on IR Lone Star. I've been maybe giving that wrong address to everybody.
No, I don't care anymore. I don't care. They know if people are listening, they know where they are.
They know where I'm. Well, anyway.
But guess who doesn't know where they are? Clearly, Cindy.
Yes. Okay. Remember, we talked about don't judge.
I'm not judging. I'm stating a fact.
I may have been just kidding. You don't know. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, if any of you ever come to the Conroe Hall of Fame, no, the Conroe City Hall, I just want to warn you, if you're a woman and you want to go into the restroom, here's the deal. If you go into the restroom where's the handicap stall,
How many stalls are there? There's only one in the men's stall.
3.
Okay.
I think there are 2 or 3, something like that. But here's if the lock on there. If you don't know to pull the lock toward you and then slide it, you can't get out. You can't just slide it. You just can't stand up and after you've slid it and went back, and you go, it won't open. And I thought I was stuck in there. And if I've got to call Richard, wait a minute. I laid my phone out there. Okay. Like, well, who am I going to call? Are the people up front, or who do I call to come let me out?
I don't know. I think the next person who comes into the restroom will be like, hey, can you help me?
They can't open it.
Well, how can I open it?
Well, no, but you may have a suggestion or something.
Okay.
But I don't think I
don't know how I'd handle that phone call.
I'd
be like, I'm coming in, Cindy. I'm crawling underneath.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Stall.
I don't think I've done that many times. Younger, getting stuck in a bathroom, and then crawl under it. I was young, but I'm of course now I could not.
I mean, it's not like you can't wash yourself.
Yeah.
Afterwards.
Right, but I couldn't. I couldn't imagine doing that now. I imagine the person coming in, and I'm halfway between coming out of the bathroom.
You don't just explain yourself like I'm locked out.
I'd crawl out of there. No, I would have asked somebody to help me. But once I found that out, I kept going, this is ridiculous. I got in here, so I'm juggling, and all of a sudden I pull it forward enough to me, and then it's
imagine being naked, locked out of the house.
I think I just got rid of that image of you doing that.
So I've been there. I've been in worse scenarios than you have.
When you told us that was so funny.
It was really funny. I enjoyed it.
Were you laughing?
Oh, yeah. I was like, oh, this is great.
Were you trying to cover yourself?
I had to run across.
But you didn't have anything to cover yourself with, right?
Well, my dirty clothes, yeah.
Well, that's fine. You did? I thought you were like totally nude and had to run across.
Well, I was like covered in stuff. So I was like, oh, I don't want to bring this into the room.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, I'll just get naked real quick and go through the back door. And it was locked. And I was like, probably should have checked that. And I'm like, I guess I could put the old clothes on. I was like, whatever. And I just went next door to my neighbors.
Did
my friends
anybody
were
drive past or anybody
No,
outside?
the best part was behind me was a golf course. So I was
oh
like,
my word.
So I was sitting there going like, I bet someone got a show. Because it's one of those, I don't know how to describe it. It's one of those golf courses that when you go there, you can stay on the course. And there's all these duplexes.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where we stayed.
Wow.
And then at night, people would get together, like the neighbors and everybody who's there for that weekend would have fires. And one guy even recognized, he was like, hey, there's that naked guy.
Oh, that's what you want to be known
But yeah,
as.
lesson
the naked guy.
learned. Lesson learned. You got to check the locks before you open.
I'm telling you, that is so true. But anyway, so let's talk about the State of the Union address
today.
tonight.
Yay!
Tonight. Now I want y'all to guess who's going to walk out.
Everybody. I hope everyone does.
Shut up.
I think that would be the greatest prank to pull on the president, Donald Trump. It's like no one shows up. He's like, what is this? Where's everybody?
You know, next year what will happen is if they do that, he'll just tell all the Republicans that meet in the ballroom, the new ballroom.
No, he'll
and
probably
we'll
what
there.
he do it at Mar-a-Lago and charge the country.
Yeah, that's
That's a smart way to do it.
That's big enough.
We'll do it by Zoom.
I went to Mar-a-Lago to run because it was next to the hotel that we were staying at, and
Was this like 80 years ago or?
no, shut up. And and I would run. I tried to do 5 miles a day is what I would try and do, and that golf course was gorgeous. It was.
I don't think it was
fun.
Mar-a-Lago at that time. Then it had to have been something else.
No, he bought, but it was called. Shoot.
So that doesn't really count.
No, it was the residence. He
bought it.
He bought it.
Yeah. So you didn't run there. You ran at like whatever it was previously called.
Whatever it was called. Yes, but there it was. That place was amazing, and he made it his home. I don't know how that happened, but he.
Is it?
But
I thought it was a
Arthur-
golf course.
Huh?
I thought it was like a country club.
Yeah.
So he lives at a country club?
No, there was another building
Okay.
next to it, so I thought that was.
That's a power
where he lived.
move.
But
Kind of like that guy living in the Astrodome.
yeah, up in the rafters.
Those are life goals right there.
Yeah. Remember, you too young.
I think I would, if I could choose, I'd live in the Grand Canyon. Or the redwoods. That'd be cool.
Why?
Because that'd be unique. No one else can do that. That's what I was talking about. I was like, where can you live that's so unique that no one else can? I mean, that guy who built that in the Astrodome, that's very unique.
Yeah, true. But imagine, like at the
Our
bottom.
Mount Rushmore would be pretty wild.
Yeah, that would be
To, like,
that would
live
be
in-
interesting. I think I'm gonna go visit the nose today, and or the ears.
Because I remember seeing that there was a movie with Macaulay Culkin back in the day. I think it was like Richie Rich.
Yes.
And I want to say there was a place, either it was the villain's lair or something. There was a scene in the head, but I think they was their own. I don't really remember that movie too well, clearly. I don't think it was Mount Rushmore. I think they built their own Mount Rushmore.
Well,
Like the family did.
Yeah, the family. That's what.
Okay, that's what it was.
Dad
It
was
wasn't the
gonna do.
actual.
Yeah. But I love Richie Rich. I read all the comics all growing up, and when they started the cartoons, I was so excited because it's like seeing them alive. And
Did you get him and Johnny Quest confused?
no,
No.
it didn't. I didn't think that was cool. I mean, myself.
Well, you like you like Archie.
I liked Archie. I liked Little Lulu and Polka.
Man, entertainment has
Dot.
changed, hasn't it?
Yeah, it has. Oh, I
Now
can
it's
remember
K-pop demon hunters.
I remember I remember being so shocked when I was watching the movie and the kid said the S word.
What movie?
It was like a not Goonies, but it was kind of like a
Goonies?
kind of like that. But it had those kids, like rough kids and
Yeah, The
and all.
Outsiders?
So The Outsiders.
Was that it? Whatever. I'm trying to help
I'm
you
trying to
here.
think no, but I mean, it had to be earlier. I can't remember when they started letting them say the S word. And
Well, the word existed before.
well, I know, but I'm not
So-
not in the movies, and I didn't not in front
Yeah.
of all these people, and a kid saying it, especially a kid
Yeah.
saying it, and then I think, oh, what's horrible.
Oh, society's going down.
You said the S word.
It's crumbling.
Except when Cindy told me her teacher said the S word, we were going home, and I said, "Oh," she said, "Mom, Grandma, my teacher said a bad word today."
Oh, great.
I said, "What?" And she said,
Got her fired.
The S word. I said, "The S word."
Now kids are going home and saying all sorts of things.
I went, "Wait a minute.
You know how much fun I would have
Wait a minute. I'm
if
trying to.
if I was a
So
if I was a
anyway-
kid in school. I would make up so much stuff my teacher would say, just so I
Oh.
don't have to go to school.
Oh,
I'd be like, "Mom, the teacher made us use a litter box because we're cats." Because I think that was a true story or true fake story.
that you think that was?
I'm pretty sure someone. I remember that was circulated in the news. Someone was using a litter box, but I don't think it turned out to be real. But I was like, man, if you can make that up, you can make up a lot more stuff.
Well, this is how naive she was. Anyway, she says, I said, "I'm turning around right now. We're going to go talk to that teacher." And she said, no, she'll be mad at me. She'll be mad at me. And I said, well, now she said the S word. That's what you're saying. She said the S word. And she said, yes. And I couldn't believe it. And I said, okay, well, what was the second letter? She said H. And I went, what's wrong with the teacher? And I said, well, Grandma, sometimes you've told me that word. And I went, what? Yeah, you said shut up to me a lot of times. And I went, oh, and I was just almost right to the school. If I had gone in there and found out what she had said was shut up, told the class to shut
Yeah.
up. And so it has changed so much. And what those kids can talk about and say and what the words they're using.
It's terrible.
Yeah,
It is so terrible.
they are. And just to make it normal, they put it in the movies.
Now they just make up words, like Riz,
Oh, well, and they have
6'9", 7'9", or 6'9". What is it, 6'7"? Is that another one? I'm like, okay.
6 or 7, and you know what? In a
just make it up.
In a
Smart kids.
1930s movie I was watching,
Come up a new S word.
The guy says, "Look, here's the deal. It's either 6 or 7. So you make up your mind." And that was in a 1930s movie, and I started laughing. And I went, I have no idea what their definition of it is. Do you know what the definition
No,
of it
I
is?
don't care.
You don't care.
But what it reminded me of though was the in Battlestar Galactica, they say frack. So when I was young, that's why I adopted that. And so the actual F word, they would say frack. So I would say frack. People were like, my mom would be like, what does that mean? I'm like, don't worry about it.
Mom, frick or frack.
Frick or frack.
Frick or frack. You know what that is? That's an old expression.
Yeah, probably a bad word.
No, it was a comedy team.
Oh.
And so.
Is that before the television?
Yeah, as I watched the smoke signals go up over in
Is
the
that when you
west.
go to the pictures every Sunday?
Every Saturday.
Yeah.
Because I got in free. I got to walk in front of all those kids and go sit down before they came in. It was so amazing how popular movies were.
That's the only way to. At one point, that was the only way to watch stuff. They didn't have TVs.
Well, I mean, in the 50s they did. Like American Bandstand and all those
Yeah.
cowboy shows, Amos and Andy, and
Back in the day,
back in the day.
flicks and things like that. Because my parents have a hard time with it.
I can't get into it.
Yeah,
so-
it's one of the funniest things I've
I've
encountered. Because I understand the frustration. I understand it, especially when they like require password changes and I get phone calls and I'm just like,
Right.
this is the funniest thing.
They ask you what their password is.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
especially my dad. My dad's really bad about it. and then the expectation comes of like, I know it. So I always love that question. Hey, do you know this? And I'm like, why would you even ask me? Like, why would I know it? Why would I know the password to your diabetes monitor on your phone? Like, what are you talking about?
I hate passwords. I hate them with a passion. And when they say to me, this isn't good enough. It's not secure
Or
enough.
the best are like, this is like, mark the stop signs. And you're like, you miss like the corner. You gotta,
No, they say no. I just remember when there weren't passwords that you just gave somebody your
Yeah.
name, and that's.
It was
all
funny.
you did.
A couple of weeks ago, I was with a friend, and we were trying to reset something, and the "Are you a computer?" test they gave was so hard. I go, this has got to be a joke, because it was something where it was a symbol, and you had to match what the man was hopping on, but the screen for the little mini game was as big as like your watch. So on this big screen, and then it has this little tiny box with like match the symbol that he's jumping on. I'm like, how can you even tell what it is? It's so
Right,
it became, and you had to do it 6 times.
Okay, but
So it became like a guessing game. Like, let's hope we can get through all 6 of them.
and he was on a computer, right?
It was on the TV.
It was on the TV. Okay,
Yeah.
well, on the
It was the
computer,
funniest thing.
even on the computer, when they had that thing like, if you want to get into this, you have to look at these 3 pictures
Yeah,
and see how many,
things are missing. or whatever.
trucks or how many ships you see in it and all that
Yeah,
stuff.
those are great.
And but I got them. I always got those. That was no problem. But then the next question was, what is your password? And I go, I went through all of that, and still have a password.
Well, that's my favorite with the station. With all these authentication stuff with Apple Maps, we can't change our location. And I've requested them to just delete it, and I'll just redo it because we moved phone numbers. And apparently with the 2-way authentication, they send you a text. And I was like, that phone number's 14 years old, dude. Like, how do I get that? And he's like, well, you have to change it. I'm like, how do I change it? You have to get into your account. I'm like, I can't get into my account. I was sitting there going like, this is wild. Like, I feel like I'm not the only person that encountered this before because that phone number got discontinued.
Well, surely there's something. Why can't they tell by our voice? Because AI can do it.
No, they can't.
They can't rep your voice?
I'm just kidding. I don't know.
Of course they can. I love that guy that comes on and goes, sing the first line of a song you want to sing. We will, I'll match your voice and do a video for you. And that, I don't see how in the world they could do that.
Is that why you signed instead of singing? Like, because you couldn't sing?
No, I just because.
Is that why you learned sign language?
No, that's not why I learned sign language.
I always thought that.
I did not learn sign language for
Because
that
you couldn't
reason.
really sing?
No, I could sing.
I know.
A little
You
bit.
like to you like to tell me the stories how you could have been
Yeah.
the next Dolly Parton or whatever.
Yeah. I need to send you that picture so you can put it on your Facebook. Say,
Which one?
guess which one is Cindy Cochran?
Okay.
It's easy. I mean, it's easy because that night she had just done the what do you call it?
The Johnny Carson show?
No, she had just done. No, she was in Houston and she was playing at the Dome. And
Selena?
No, not Selena.
Dolly Parton.
Dolly Parton.
Okay.
And so she had just done her show, and then they had a supper for her, and Channel 13 was paying for that, and so we got to go. And
See, that's the life I need right there.
what?
I needed to live that life where people are paying for my supper that have nothing to do with the, like, why I'm there. It's like, oh, Channel 13 got your supper. I'm like, oh, cool. All right.
Well, I think they furnished something, and so she came. Anyway, her manager came up to me and said, "I saw y'all doing exercises this morning on
PBS.
on Channel 13, the Dialing for Dollars." He said, "I saw that, and I want to know, are you paying royalties on that song?" And I said, "Well, no. What are you talking about?" And he says, "Well, then you're going to owe us some money, and you better stop using that song." It was her song, and so I went, "Well, I'm so sorry." And I'm going like, "What have I done?" So we're taking pictures. We took pictures with her, and I said, "Hey, this guy Roy is with you, and your agent or something." And he said that we couldn't use that song, and she goes, "He said that? He doesn't know S word."
She used the S word?
Yes,
Can't
he
believe
said
it.
he doesn't know S word. I will talk to him. No, you use that anytime you want to, and anybody says anything to you, say Dolly said it was okay. And what it was,
And the
it
funny
was
part is the lawyers probably wouldn't agree with her. Like, no, we can still get money.
it was it was a song that for a time there was another this girl.
This is terrible.
Now this is terrible because I worked so many years with her. Anyway, she wanted to do this exercise thing, and so she wanted to do a bust exercise. And this is what you did.
When you say exercise, do you mean like a physical exercise
Yeah.
or like an actor's exercise?
No, physical exercise. And so she wanted to do that. And she said, "We're going to play Dolly Parton's song and do this. Don't you think that'd be funny?" And I went, "Okay, that's fine with me." So we do that exercise, and that's what he's talking about, using that song for showing, having to do exercises to it and not pay for it. So I just didn't know, like, who to trust. But the way she said and the way she said she was going to talk to him, I thought, okay, thank you, Dolly. She was...
That's why I like lawyer letters.
Lawyer letters, yeah.
I always like to get those. I'm like, oh, man. We get them all the time. I love it.
Well, it's just everybody lies so bad. And so all the things I get, and this kid came to the door.
I mean, you're a prime target, though. You're over the age of 70. And
Yeah. Well, this kid came to my door yesterday, and so I'm holding Maddie. She's barking like crazy, and I opened the door, and I said, "Can I help you?" And he starts telling me about he's with Centerpoint, and he wanted to talk to us some, but Samantha heard him, and she said, "We don't do business with people that come to the door. We don't do business with people that come to the door." And she keeps yelling at him. And I'm trying to tell him, listen, I just sent a nice note to Centerpoint because our electricity has not gone out all through that storm and all that. And then Samantha says, "Mom, shut the door. Just shut the door." And so that kid heard that time, and he turned around and left because he thought, I've got a dog barking at me, and I got some lady in the back, screaming, "Shut the door." It was hilarious. But that's why I want to take the glass out of our door so I can see who has walked up and to the door
Yeah.
without having to try to hold Maddie back from charging them. And but Chad said that Paul's going to help me hang blackout curtains over it. Don't you think that's a good idea? You know the kind of glass I'm talking about, that
Yeah.
warped glass that
I know what you're
everybody
talking about.
gets. I don't know what salesman came down our neighborhood, but they did a good job because everybody has that kind of door, except if somebody's hung something over it by now because they're getting the same thing I'm getting. But anyway, that's just life in the neighborhood.
See, that's why I just disabled the doorbell.
You disabled it?
Yeah.
Well, ours is so weak. It goes ding. It's just it doesn't go like ding dong or anything like that. But Maddie's the only one that can hear it. And when she gets that certain bark in her voice, you know that there's somebody standing there waiting for you to come to the door.
Yeah, that's why I disabled it.
Do your dogs go crazy when it rings?
Oh yeah.
Oh well, not anymore because you disabled it.
Well, at any time, my dogs go crazy on the weirdest noises. Like my favorite, Freddie. Yeah, this is great. So I really hope it doesn't cause trauma for the dog, but for some reason the iPhone text message noise just puts her in the worst mood. Like she'll get up immediately and go into the closet and hide.
Oh.
And it's the funniest.
Is it a sound?
It's the sound. You know, like when you get a text, it's like
yeah.
ding. So if there's a commercial that has it, it gets up and leaves, and it's like I'm sitting there. It's the only way I can get, like, if I have to get her to get up and I'm like, move, I'm like, I know how to get her. And then
you finally get, Maddie has finally stopped barking at the dogs barking on the screen. Because I'll say, it's on the screen. Shut up. No, you don't, don't bark.
Great. And then another thing that Freddie does that I love, if it's like a 4-stroke engine, she loses her mind. So if it's like a weed eater, a blower.
Oh yeah.
But not like a lawnmower or like a generator. She's fine. But when you start up a blower, she thinks it's trying to kill you.
Oh my goodness.
So she one time I was edging and she was losing her mind, and I'm like, Freddie, it's okay. It's like, it's not hurting me. And she comes up and just grabs my ankle and tries to drag me away from it.
Oh.
And I was having a good time with that.
Was she afraid it was attacking you?
No, she was trying to pull me away from it.
I know, but
yeah, she thought the weed eater was trying to get me.
Yeah.
And I was like, this dog is very special.
But can you walk your dogs? Are they safe to walk or?
No, I don't trust them. They're killers.
Yeah.
They were unfortunately abused as a young pup.
Abused? Oh.
So it's one of those, like, we'll take them in. We'll take them. But she's my best friend, but she don't like anybody else.
We got a police dog when I was young, and my dad said, whatever you do, don't say sick 'em, because that's their trigger word, and they were going to go after whoever they think is in the way. They'll go after him, and I just can't. It was driving me crazy.
Not to say it.
Yeah, not to say it, because I thought this would be very interesting. So I just did it real low, sick 'em, and that dog ran past me and flipped me off of this porch.
They're
I was
pretty
on,
powerful.
And I had to they had to take me to the emergency room and wrap my wrist
So
and my ankles.
You got what you asked for.
Yes, I did.
I got to be in a bodysuit. I got to be in a bodysuit for canine training.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, my uncle was a sergeant in the HPD. He was one of the head guys of the canine department. So he always trained, like he was part of the whole, like they always had the dogs at the house. And those things are cool.
Oh.
When he goes, you want to train them? And I'm like, oh yeah. And he's like, here, put this on. I put on like the sumo suit. And he's like, all right, just to let you know, he's going to get you. And I'm like, oh, that's what the suit's for, right? He's like, just watch your hands. Don't put them out.
Oh.
And that dog tackled the crap out of me, and it was awesome. He was dragging me.
He drug you?
Oh, yeah. It was cool. And I was...
No, my dad only got Doberman pinchers from the police department to have as a dog. And it was, I tried riding on their back. I was going to do, because they were so tall. And I would feed them. I was in charge of feeding them. And that smelled so good. I can remember getting that dog food, that wet dog food out of the can and putting it in there.
That's
and that
weird,
smell.
Cindy.
I thought it smelled so good. It smelled like a beef stew or something. It was strange. Okay. And I wanted to taste that so bad. And so I just about, and my mother came in and said, what are you doing? I said, no, I was just smelling it to make sure it was fresh or something stupid. And she goes, you weren't going to eat that, were you? I said, well, it smells good. And I went, sure. Okay, you're not going to feed them anymore. That's it. I love doing that. Those dogs were so cool, and you felt so protected when they're with you, but they would never let me walk them. I said these dogs will take out, and they don't care who's dragging. They're dragging behind them, so you can't walk them. There's no way, you're not strong enough to walk them.
Yeah, I walk the dogs late because we have a lake, and so I have a back way to get there, so I don't really encounter people.
Oh,
and then
their dogs.
And yeah.
Do you know how your dogs would act with them?
Well, they're just Freddie's just Molly's very docile and very subservient, but then Freddie's the protector. Freddie's I'm going to kill everything. Which they did. They did kill rabbits. They killed moles. They kill all sorts of stuff all the time.
Did they bring them to the door?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's why I like bringing them out into Hull, because they got 40 acres just to get in trouble. And then when they don't come back, I'm like, I guess they lost.
Like, or somebody else picked them up. Shoot, you shouldn't have done that. Your dogs have been kidnapped.
Okay.
Just letting them run like that.
They have 40 acres.
You didn't have, but did you have a fence around it?
Yeah.
Oh, so it was.
But I mean, it's
confined.
just it's a cow fence, so it's not like they can get under, they can dig. But then again, they're obedient to me. They'll come to when I call them. It's really cool. I feel very empowered when I'm the only one they listen to.
Oh,
I'm the only one that pays attention to them, so they're.
I let Maddie out today, and she went over to this tree and started digging real fast. And I'll give her like one of these like cookie bones that they have. It's compressed and it's good for them and all that. And I'll give it to her, and she just whines until and stands by the door until I let her out. And I went, "You better not bury that. If you bury that, I'm not going to buy you anymore."
It's natural.
She goes out and she buries it, and then she can't remember where it is because she's like digging all over the place trying to find it. So, anyway.
Yeah, I watched Freddie fight a raccoon. That was entertaining. And then I've watched my brother's Catahoula. He breeds Catahoulas for ranch dogs. I saw them fight a snake. That was entertaining.
Fight a snake?
Yeah.
How do you fight it? Was the snake charging him?
Yeah, I mean they
trying to wrap himself around
threw
it.
the snake up in the air. They're going at it. It was pretty cool.
Oh, that's scary. That really is scary. I mean, now that we've gotten rid of the rats, we're like,
you have nothing else to play with.
Nothing else.
Well,
And
did you finish the Olympics? Did you watch any of that? I watched the hockey game at 7 a.m. That was fun.
I didn't watch the women's hockey game. They won. So we crushed it.
Not really. I went to overtime.
It was overtime.
Games.
No.
So it's not really crushing it.
But I think the Canadians thought we crushed it. Crushed them. Yes. I'm not mad at the Canadians or anything, because.
Yeah, see, I was hoping for more hatred.
Yeah. And fighting.
I was hoping for it because it's like, man, this is built perfect for it. I mean, that was my conspiracy theory, was Trump was talking trash to Canada so he could amp up these games. But no, everyone was nice to each other. It's terrible.
Well, they're going to be there tonight, and then all the Democrats are going to stand up and walk out.
Is that like entertainment for you?
Yeah,
I feel like
really
every
is.
year when they do this State of the
really
Union,
is.
everyone.
Or they all wear white or something.
Because I'll never forget that one gentleman. Whatever happened to that guy was like, "You lie."
Oh.
Whatever happened to that guy, but he just got forgotten.
Oh, yeah, he did.
But then again, like, because I always saw the State of the Union as like, if I was, a congressperson or whatever, it's like one of those mandatory staff meetings.
Yeah.
That you're like, why do I have to be here? Do I really? I mean, you're literally putting it on TV.
Well,
so can I watch it from home?
I thought they should let the teams come down and sit in the Democrats' chairs, and then they were talking about it's against the law for anyone except the person who is the senator or congressman to sit there. I said, if they don't want to sit there,
What I would do. This is
people
if
off
I
the
was in the
street.
if I was elected, I'd call like I don't know Nissan or Elon Musk or whoever makes robots like the best robot. I'd be like, hey, I need a representative. I want it to be like Rose. I want her name to be Rose, and it's going to be a robot, and I'm going to put a camera on it, and then I'm going to put some tape with my face on it.
I thought you were going to say, and every time Trump ever
And
says anything,
imagine,
start clapping.
Imagine telling the robot clap. It's just this loud metal banging. Oh, that'd be so good. I think you got to keep it. I mean, I can't imagine going to that every year and just be like, man, we already know this is stupid. Like, I can watch it on TV. Or I would sign up to be the designated survivor every time.
Yeah.
I'd be like, I want to be that person.
Well, the thing that was bad was that the kid that's from here, the little boy that had survived cancer, and
Yeah, I want to
and
be.
all
He was a police officer or whatever you call
they
honorary.
made him an honorary
I think
FBI agent.
I think he got everything. I think he was a
think,
police
yeah.
officer. He's probably an ICE agent. He probably made him an honorary ICE.
His dad said, no, not that.
Oh, dude,
But-
you know how funny that. Oh,
Oh, it would be,
because he'd always wear. I remember seeing it here locally because it was HPD did it, or it wasn't HPD. It was a local precinct first did it, like constable precinct, or whatever, and they
Yeah.
gave him a uniform, and
Right.
then he got like an HPD uniform, and then it
Right.
became a thing.
but
And then-
not one Democrat stood up whenever he told the
Well,
story of
they
it.
again, these people with their hard beliefs, they just got to stick with them, even when it looks poor. And you're
Well, it
kind of like the
wasn't-
people who stood up for Harvey Weinstein.
What?
You don't remember? Was it Harvey Weinstein or was it Woody Allen? I think it was Woody Allen, where they it was like in the 70s or 80s that all these actors and Hollywood people like signed a letter in
Oh, about-
support.
Yeah, because he
So it was
he
like
married his daughter.
something like that. Well, whatever it was weird.
It
If
was
I
his-
remember like that letter came up again 30 years later. I'm like, oof. I guess I wonder. I wonder if that's still they still stand by that. But then again, the State of Union's pointless. That's not pointless, but
Yeah.
it's like it's
Well,
they need to do a multi-cam show of it where I could like watch all the cameras at once
yeah.
so I can see everyone's reactions. Who's standing, who's
Right.
not standing.
Well,
You know,
and when
who's there, who's not there. What are they wearing? Who are they wearing? I mean,
they don't dress up like
I think
that.
the robot would be the best. Like, I dress up the robot. What would you dress? I would dress up. What I would do is find out whoever's making a political statement that day. You know, like they all wear white, or like
all wear white?
you know, what I'm talking about like some people they wear pink or they'll wear
They
all
did.
black or whatever. I'll be
Yeah.
like, I'm gonna put Rose in a pink dress, and then when she claps, clink clink.
But the
I put one of those pink hats. Remember those P-word hats people were wearing during the protests and stuff, like the wool, and they called them the P-word for. You don't remember that?
no.
It was like the women's march, and they wore that
that
kind of beanie.
and the kitty cat hat.
Yeah. So that's
yeah.
what Rose would be wearing one of those.
Yeah.
What else would Rose be wearing? You gotta change it up.
Well, we always know who's going to be there is the person that is
And
was
he in
every
and Rose
picture.
would make the OK symbol.
Yeah.
Because apparently that's controversial too. Like doing the OK symbol, it's like a white supremacist thing, I guess.
Do you know what that means?
I mean, I bet it means a lot of. Well, you're the sign language expert. That means okay,
Well,
right?
I mean that's
hopefully
that's
it
the
means
letter
okay.
F.
Oh, it's okay.
That's the letter F. But with the kids, what it means is if you're talking to them and you go, hey, you know what we need to do well, I'll tell you what hey, what, and then they're looking at you and you go like that and they see you do that, you get to hit them in the arm.
Oh, you're talking about no? That's the circle game.
No, it's this.
It's the circle game.
But that's not. They don't call it the circle game.
Yeah, because what you're supposed to do is if you do the signal and you don't put your finger through it, they get to hit you.
Oh, I mean, I remember that.
Yeah.
But this is like
this is
right
are
now
these
what
deaf
they do
people. Is this what deaf people do?
No, the kids will do this,
Okay.
and they go.
I thought you were talking about the
"Oh,
deaf people. It's like, man, they're
look.
hardcore.
Look, there's $1 on the," and you look down and you're seeing they make this sign and then they can hit you. But
Yeah.
I remember that. What you're talking about.
When I was growing up, we'd skip that and just see who could hit the hardest. That was the game.
Yeah.
We don't need to look at circles. You just get a free shot in the arm.
Right. And I thought I was so tough, and I had, and somebody did that to me, and I couldn't believe how hard he could hit, and he was the same age as I was, and I was like, he says, "I work out."
You were in a fight club? How old were you?
No, I wasn't in a fight club, but I would fight the boys that wouldn't let the younger boys
I can see
play.
it. You're a little butch. I can see it.
I told you that's what I was, a tomboy.
I know.
And that's what we called a tomboy.
I always love it when women tell me that. Like, I
That
was
they're
a
a tomboy?
tomboy when I was
They
growing up,
tell
and I'm
you?
like, what exactly does that mean? Like, you tucked in your shirt? Like, what is? I don't, because it can mean many things.
No, I always wanted to play the same sports that boys played, and because I thought I was as good as they were, and then if they wouldn't let one of the younger kids play or do something, and they were bullying them, I'd push them down the ground and I'd slap them or hit. I would hit
man,
them.
so you were
I was
violent.
terrible. I was violent.
Yeah.
No, and I was a bully myself. I didn't realize that. But then I read that girls that are tomboys usually grow up to be the most feminine girls. And that made me feel
Yeah, they
better.
overcorrect.
They overcorrect.
They're like, man, I made a huge mistake
This wasn't
wearing
fun.
overalls every day. Now I have to wear a dress.
And a tie and a no, yeah. But see, in the '60s, then all women wanted to dress like the guys, and they were trying to, be accepted as, not accepted as a man, but be accepted in a man's world. And they would, but I never wore a tie. I never did that. I mean, I stopped trying to act like a boy.
Yeah, it's strange. I mean, fashion's a fun thing, especially with self-expression and all. I haven't changed my fashion since, I don't know, 6 years old.
No. When I had to do the series for PBS, I had to wear clothes that we got from a dress designer.
That's kind of fun,
And
right? You like that? You enjoyed it.
no, I was having to change so much during the series because now we're going to this, now we're going to do this,
Yeah.
and so I had the hair and makeup thing. It was
Yeah, you
cool
like
at
you
the
like that
beginning,
kind of
but
stuff.
then it got to be, I didn't like changing that much.
Yeah, right.
It was
right.
boring. It was.
You're
it
a vain
was.
person, so I bet you enjoyed every moment of it.
How can I be a vain person if I didn't want to be
I mean,
having
you're-
to change into dresses and have makeup and hair done and all that stuff? I just want to do my own. Let me do my own makeup, my hair, and I'll pick out what I want to wear.
Right.
But they didn't like it. It had to be a certain
Yeah.
type. I needed to wear like a dress or something.
Yeah, see, I don't ever dress appropriately. That's for sure.
You never dress appropriately?
Yeah, I've kind of lost that ambition to wear fancy suits.
Oh, some fine girl walked in here and started paying attention to you.
Yeah, I'm glad she's paying attention to me because
You
it's
go.
me.
Huh?
What?
Well, what?
No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, they pay attention to you, not me.
No,
but we've had girls come in here. I'm trying to interview
She must
the
be a
girl.
tomboy. She's not paying attention to.
No. We've had girls come in here, and I'm trying to talk to them and interview them, and they, after I ask the question, and they always look at Richard, and they keep watching Richard.
It's
I
very
can't get
annoying.
It's very annoying.
Yeah, and they're not the only ones. Everyone kind of does it. I'm just here quiet and just listening and.
But see, they want your approval. I don't care if I approve of it, but they want your approval.
Yeah, they should.
You're the owner, so you're
I'm the big dog.
you're top dog. He is a dog, though. He is a dog.
Yeah, I'm not ashamed of it.
I know you wallow in it. I know, don't you? You love it.
No.
I just want to say.
I prefer them speaking to the mic. Because I always feel kind of.
I don't. I noticed it was just you and I, and because I turned to talk to you, that it doesn't cross. It doesn't. You need to talk just like
it's called
this.
mic discipline, and it's an art.
But if I put
like if you watch me on if you listen and watch on Andrew and I show, I could be laying on the ground. My mic discipline's on point.
your mic, what?
Discipline. I'm always talking into the mic. I'm just getting comfortable, and then I'll just.
Yeah, I noticed that. It doesn't look like you really are engaged with the program. When
It's
you're
my
doing
siesta time. We're cutting into my siesta time. Okay.
that. Okay. All right.
Well,
1 minute.
No,
I'm gonna say goodbye.
we both agreed we shouldn't eat that food before we do the show because I was like,
Note to self: don't eat
pasta.
and.
That was great.
And
I was starving.
I'll tell you what, though, crust pizza has the best tomato. What did you call it?
Bisque.
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 Oh, tomato bisque. Oh yeah, tomato bisque soup you'll ever take. It's amazing.
Yeah.
But it go right through you.
Yeah, I found a new pancake recipe, and I want to try that out.
Will you bring one?
Yeah, they look real good.
Bring one and let me try it.
Yeah.
Okay. I do want to say thank you so much to Chris Wootton.
Yeah, we have a full week this week, Cindy.
I got to call
Or you
him
do.
and get him on the next week. But tomorrow, Gary Parker's going to be here. And Gary Parker was the original guy who ran
That's where I did my
internship.
part time. I wouldn't call
Yeah.
it. I was paid, so it's like. I
Yeah,
don't know.
when
I
that's
have a little bit more dignity. I wasn't an intern.
and I found out that we had so much in common, and
That's when our friendship started.
that's when the friendship started and ended 6 years later.
I was like, this lady just never lets it go. Just let it go.
But I just can't quit you. You know, there we were back
Yeah.
sitting there, Mark and I saying, come on, Richard. We'd make a great show. We'd have so much fun, and it would be so fun.
My favorite was when you refused to call me Dick. And like what I love is when you told me this. You're like, oh, I just won't say that. But then you try not to say it, so your brain hesitates before you say Richard every time. And I'm like, just go ahead and say it.
Everybody else is calling you that. And
I
I'm
know,
like,
but like I love how you're like, I won't say it. But then when you go, hey,
what's
Richard.
your name?
Richard.
Freddie?
Yeah.
Okay.
But then we got Arbor Day, folks, for the Arbor Day coming
Arbor
in
Day.
on Thursday.
And that's about the trees.
I assume we'll learn all about it.
And yeah, we're going to learn all about it. And that's going to happen. I'm sure the family will be, invited to come out and participate.
Plant
I
some
bet
trees.
I bet you're going to do
I
that.
think my favorite, because I think it was like 5 years ago, we did Arbor Day with Ron Sikowski. Remember Ron?
Yeah.
The architect. For some random reason, he's a big Arbor Day guy. I always thought that was really curious.
Well,
but
we have to cut down the trees for him to.
Yeah, I
build
guess
the
he
houses.
feels bad. But my favorite was after you interviewed him. I think you said he was talking and you just agreed with it. But he brought the station like 5 trees. And I was like, "What are you doing?" And he's like, "Oh, they're like trees, not like little pots. And
Yeah.
like little seedlings. There's trees." And I'm sitting there going, like, "What are we gonna do with these trees, Cindy? Why did you say yes?"
I
And,
killed every plant that would. I started getting artificial plants.
Well, that's why you have a lawn boy.
Well, no, my lawn guy is he cuts, he trims everything, he does all that.
Did you take my advice about getting on Tinder to look for the new pool boy and stuff?
To get a pool boy
Yeah,
on Tinder?
yeah,
Isn't that for dating?
yeah. But like, I don't think any guy's gonna say no if they're like, "Hey, I'll pay you $30 an hour to come clean my pool."
That's what I would.
That's what if I were you, I would do that because you get a good look. You get a good look at who's coming to your house. Like that guy.
No, they
I want to
send-
see that guy outside.
No, they send anyone. They send them. You don't have a choice on who comes over, so they send.
Well,
them.
no, now you get a choice. You get on Tinder, and you choose your pool boy.
But they have to work for this one place I have the contract with.
Oh, you have a contract with this stuff?
I hope not, because I'm getting ready to drop everybody.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Get on Tinder and hire some boys to help you around the house. I've been trying to help you here.
Okay.
I mean, maybe not Tinder, but, Match.com or something.
How about college hunks? Yeah.
Well, you tried that once. It didn't work out too well.
No.
But no, I could see Tinder doing that. That's what I would do.
Yeah.
If I were in your position, I'd be like, I'm getting on Tinder. I'd be like, I need help. And that's all my profile would say. I'm looking for a pool boy.
Okay, I think it's just about time for us to leave.
You don't think I think that's a great idea.
Huh?
Or maybe I should make an app that's specifically for that.
Would you put my picture next to it?
Well, see, I don't know what I would do if I don't know if I'd make a fake profile with like an AI girl or something to like really hook them. But you'd be up front about like I really need to hire somebody to take care of my lawn. Like this is serious.
Well, you just hurt my feelings. You have to have an A.
Because when I did that, because I
girl.
like to fix things.
Hook 'em. What?
I like to fix things like dryers and all that kind of
Yeah.
stuff. I put on my profile, I was like, oh, my enjoy time or whatever you want to call it. They had some prompt. I was like, I like to fix things. It's fun. I fix things from hair dryers all the way to
Richard, you need to
AC
come
units.
over to my house and fix
and then
my
I would get
wash
messages about
dishwasher.
fixing stuff. And I was like, oh, this is hilarious. And I was okay with it because I like to help. So
Yeah. I know you probably read something else into it, but
if you're on a dating app, I hope I'm reading it right.
Oh, yeah, sure.
That'd be
My dishwasher does not work, and I don't. Should I just go ahead and see what?
what I
is?
always ask people first is, can you afford a new one?
Afford a new one?
Can you afford a new one? Can you afford a brand new appliance?
Well, yeah.
Then just do that.
Oh, because.
Just to let you know.
Okay.
Well, because the way
they're
they make
cheap
them
enough?
now, it's so especially with the buttonless ones. They're like it could be 10 things. Like I was fixing my mom's, and she had one of those newer ones that it's just there aren't any buttons, but it's like I don't know,
Right.
touchpad thing, and those alone could be the problem. Just the touchpad, but to replace the touchpad is a crazy amount of money. And
No, I just want like $3.
The old mechanical one that would turn like a
Yes.
clock, like click,
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 click, click, yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
And,
Those are great. Those let you know when they're broken because they'll just
Yeah.
shake a lot and leak water.
And legal. Don't say that.
The other ones will just like the newer ones will just not work, and it's just like, eh.
Well,
But that's usually what the first thing I ask people is like, can you afford a new one? So that option's always going to be there.
Yeah.
And you can hire because anytime you hire a handyman, they're going to charge you $125 just to be
no,
there.
I was going to ask you to come over.
Yeah, I'll charge you $125 to come over.
Great.
Or a 12-pack of beer. That's either or.
No, you can't have that. I'm
Yeah,
not-
so you won't I know how to work it.
Yeah.
So you're going to
don't.
pay me.
You giving me money or you giving me drinks? No.
I will see the 12-pack of beer thing turned into, because that's a lot, because someone always feels like they need to give you something to help them. And to me, a 12-pack of beers, they easily say yes to that.
They do?
Yeah, because it's easy. It's like, oh, cool, yeah, you get some beers. There you go. Like, it's not a hard transaction. But if you get complicated, like, oh, give me a gift card or something, like, no. Like, people would be like, well, what kind of gift card?
Would you like a gift card? $20 gift card?
You mean just out of the kindness of your own heart?
Yeah.
What's it do?
It's a Visa.
Why do you want to
gift
give me
card.
that?
Because I just
Do you-
found
do you
them.
know how to-
They,
do
they
you
were they were Christmas presents. I
You know what
given
you
the
should
kids.
do? You know what I would encourage you to do?
What?
On the way home, go buy Marble Slab and just get like an expensive ice cream cone. Like get as many toppings as you want. $20 worth of ice cream. And then what I want you to do is come back tomorrow and tell me what you got.
I've been talking like this. I've been talking, I can't remember anything.
That's right. You can't have sugar.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah.
Then don't do that, Cindy. I'm not trying to kill you. Yeah, that's funny. No, that's what I would do. If someone gave me like, I have $20 just to blow. I'm like, I'm getting something ridiculous. Getting one of those sundaes with everything and just see what it tastes like. Because growing up, I always enjoyed that with my father. It's like you get one topping.
Yeah.
And in my mind, I was like, how expensive are these toppings? If you can only get one.
See, and now I've got to drive past to Baskin Robbins
Ooh.
and not turn into it.
What's your favorite ice cream spot? You like the
Pralines and cream.
Oh, that's interesting.
What do you mean? What did you do
That's
that for?
That's an acquired taste right there. I like anything with peanut butter. I like just peanut butter.
You like peanut butter ice
Anything
cream?
with peanut butter.
Oh, anything.
Anything. If it's swirled in, great. If it's on top with peanut butter cups, great. I just want peanut butter.
Oh. What, do you buy Reese ice cream?
I've had it before, yeah.
Okay. Anyway, I wanted to thank Chris Wootton, our sponsor, and we really appreciate you, Chris. And you've got to come on probably next week, the next week,
Yeah.
to come on and talk about all the things that are coming up with the all the tips and all the taxes and all the stuff that's going on.
You know what? I do want to ask him a question because he probably doesn't know it on top of his head. I saw that FedEx is suing the administration for the tariff thing. And I was sitting there and I go, I wonder what legal precedent is with that. I wonder how that would really, how it really works.
He would know that. That would be.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious about that.
Well,
because I feel like everyone would be suing everybody all the time for that kind of stuff. Like, can we sue the administration for COVID pricing?
I don't know. I don't know how much.
No, I'm just kidding. I don't know.
I don't know much about that at all. But I do know that
You got to talk into the mic.
Oh, I thought we were
mic
like
discipline.
Off.
No, we're just doing because we can do whatever we want.
Okay, I thought we were off. Carolyn has not called me back, and I'm getting kind of worried because she's doing my taxes.
Yeah,
and I don't know if she just doesn't want to tell me.
Does she have a life alert on her?
No, if she says, "Are you sitting down?"
Yeah, that's usually a great way to start a conversation.
It's going to be bad. Anyway, first responders, we love you. We admire you. We think that you're amazing, and we appreciate you for all that you do. We really do. So thank you. And listen,
tomorrow,
y'all call somebody you love. Have you called somebody you love lately?
Yeah.
You do? Okay.
Yeah, myself.
Oh. Yeah, and I know. That's a short conversation. Okay, so anyway, y'all will be back tomorrow with Gary Parker and his new movie coming out with his friend, and he's going to talk about it and let you know where you can go to go see it. Okay, all right, we'll be back tomorrow. Bye, see ya.
Every week, people ask the same two questions. Are they ready to retire? Will their savings last for their lifetimes? Hi, this is Chris Wootton with Wootton Financial Group. Our firm has been in Montgomery County for decades, but the hopes and dreams of the people we serve never change. We help answer these two questions and many more that people have about their uncertain financial future. We have a simple introductory client experience that allows us to get to know the client and includes a few meetings for the client to kick the tires at no charge. We provide a concise, one-page summary that helps the client get a better handle on which questions are the right questions for them. To learn more about Wootton Financial Group's process in helping their clients to a clearer financial future and to see their contact information, visit Cindy Cochran's show page on irlonestar.com/TCCS. Wootton Financial Group is a proud sponsor of the Cindy Cochran Show. Wootton Financial Group is available by phone at 936-449-5952 or visit them on the web at www.woottonfinancial.com. That's www.woottonfinancial.com.
This program is sponsored by the Wootton Financial Group. It is not the intent of Wootton Financial Group to render or offer personalized investment advice or financial planning advice through this radio program or any related website. Wootton Financial Group's participation in this program is limited to providing general information on financial matters and should not be construed as financial recommendation or investment advice. Investment advisory services are offered through Game Plan Advisors, Inc., a registered investment advisor registered with the Securities and Exchange Commission and the state of Texas. Insurance services are offered through Wootton Financial Group, Inc. Game Plan Advisors and Wootton Financial Group, Inc. are affiliated through common ownership, and neither firm is affiliated with The Cindy Cochran Show. No listener should assume that any information presented and or made available on this program serves as the receipt of or a substitute for personalized individual advice from Game Plan Advisors, Wootton Financial Group, or any of their representatives.
Statistics show that